Hello, welcome back to Fred in the Shed 1. Cheers for tuning in. A few videos ago I showed myself taking down my Antron 99 because it had developed a very high SWR, and that kind of seemed to fix itself, so we're still not sure what's wrong with that. But whilst I had it down, I decided to resolder the PL259 plug. And well, basically I made a complete hash of it. I'll get on to why in a moment, but yeah, I did it completely wrong. But thankfully, thanks to YouTube and the subscribers, loads of people came back and said, look Fred, you know, you've made a hash of that, but you should have done it this way. And I got some really good constructive criticism, so I want to thank everybody who took the time to type out a comment and tell me the correct way of doing it. Thanks, you're really sort of helping me by doing that. Of course, I'm learning as I'm going along as well as everybody else. So yeah, so in this video I thought I would readdress that, and yeah, I'll have another attempt at connecting one of these plugs. Now, as it's quite an awkward job on my own, I've decided to leave the antenna where it is for now. It seems to be working, I'm having no SWR problems, and even though the plug isn't correctly fitted, it does seem to be okay, so that's going to stay where it is. But I bought in a length of 213 coax because I want to replace a final bit of RG58 that is currently in the shed shack. Now, I did read all of the comments that you sent, and yet they seem to sort of follow a familiar pattern as to what I did wrong when I did this plug the sort of first time, so I am going to follow the comments. The reason I did it that way was purely I bought a 10-meter length of RG213 to run up to the silver rod at the time, antenna outside, and then when I sort of shortened it, I sort of cut off the sort of insulation that the supplier had put on the P259 plug, and that's how they had attached the sort of coax to the plug. They had sort of soldered it round and things like that, so I desoldered it. So of course when I came to reattach the plug, I just copied the same method, and in fact the video you saw of me doing that second plug, that literally was the second time that I've ever put a plug on a length of 213. But thanks to all the useful comments and advice, I'm now going to do it properly. So in this method, as you can see, what I'm doing is I'm cutting off the plastic outer sleeving, and more importantly, I'm folding the earth braid back along that sort of sleeving before I then screw on the coaxial plug connector. I then cut back the inner core and then just applied a small amount of solder to the central pin there, just to sort of hold that in place and make a good connection. And then finally I decided just to use a little bit of heat shrink just sort of over the end of the plug, sort of trying to make it a little bit more secure and watertight. Some people disagreed with this, some people said they sort of leave theirs open, some people said they taped it, but I thought the heat shrink sort of made quite a nice neat job. And there you go, this is the finished result. I'm quite pleased with it. I think it's a massive improvement to my first botched attempt. But what do you think? Let me know in the comments. If you think I've improved, well, give me a thumbs up on the video, and that will let me know. But there you go, just thought I'd put this on and just say thank you again for all of the constructive comments and the advice. Much appreciated. I do like learning new things. But as for now, as always, cheers, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you all on the next one. Stay safe.